Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. What's going on? We got Tiago, Jason, and Jonathan in here. What's going on, fellas? Twins are crawling everywhere, huh? Yeah, man, my son, he does not like to be changed. He doesn't like to be, he doesn't like coming in and out of diapers. So I learned to throw a bottle in his mouth before I do anything, and it seems to work really, really well. Seems to work pretty well. What's going on? Coin in the house. What's going on, guys? Tiago. Today I want just 1%. We're going to take whatever the market gives us today. It might be 100%. Who knows? Who knows, Tiago? We don't know. We don't know. We're just going to take what the market gives us today. Yesterday was a pretty wild day with 3Q coming out and overnight as well. Actually, the market's not doing too hot. From some of the corporate companies coming out with some 3Q, not too good. Market coming down just a little bit. So Friday typically is lighter in volume as usual, but going into this Friday, it may be a little stranger, as you guys are seeing on the Gap Up watch list. Not a whole lot going on, especially those low floaters. Remember, you yesterday. You, and you. Tim, Coin, Jason, you, and you. Didn't do so hot yesterday. Met some resistance over $5. We kind of called that. I mean, most of the time these things do pop over the $5 whole dollar area, and then they'll fade, especially if they're already gapping up and overball a little bit. Tim Tolson in the house. Good morning, man. What's going on? Focusing on mid and large caps today. Coin playing shorting pops. Yesterday, man, most everything yesterday was a short on pops. I don't know. I like saying that. Short on pops. Short on pops. Yeah, OSTK, guys. We were watching this one. This one's on earnings. Faded all day. 83 down to 60, about 62. Unbelievable, guys. You remember we were watching OSTK for just a little pop. So, Coin, I don't know that you're going to get the pop. Yesterday also, PINS. This one spiked out of the gate after an overbought gap up as well. Overbought gap up, and this one pop, fade. Jason, you'll be happy with a little more knowledge. Well, you're certainly going to get that today. We're going to get some knowledge today. Kimberly, good morning. Good to see the fam in here. Patriots, what's up? Kevin Games, are you still in a swing? I am still with MARA at the moment. Still with it. It was pretty heavy yesterday. Yesterday. Pretty heavy against the 90 EMA or 13 EMA on the chart. So not in love with it. Not in love with it. I may give it till Monday and then see what happens there. That is a steep staircase down, Patriots. Yeah, OSTK nuts yesterday. Absolutely nuts. This one just faded all day. Was absolutely beautiful. Great work there, anybody who traded that. Pins, pop, and fade. Actually, TUP ended up working all out. I remember this one was a popped up throughout the day for us and was kind of sustaining that move, but ended up kind of fading a little bit late day. Most of the time they do. And this market being how it is today, seems like it's going to be open up a little weak. You guys know yesterday I did trade an ETF. Traded SDAO. And this one's already back up to essentially where it was yesterday, just because of the market having a little bit of a weakness after hours. Yeah, so SDAO was risking over 21. This one worked perfect. I was suspecting the market would see a little bit of a pop, come back on down. Got that SDAO and what was the other one? It was Snap. 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 Good old Snappy Snap. Tup is still indecisive, Patriots. It could pull a JKS, yeah. JKS, what's she up to these days? JKS still kind of heavy under 13 EMA. Yeah, so guys, here's a little bit of knowledge. For you, Jason. JKS was absolutely nuts. I mean, this stock, once, the faster the move, the weaker the trend's going to be. Once this one had this death candle, these are called death candles generally, and they happen intraday, they happen on the daily. It's just the way it is. We watch for these intraday. If you're a little nervous to short front side of a move, when we're shorting with these scanners, euphoria. When that euphoria happens and we're kind of taking the opposite end of the move, I like to scale into those and start the positions a little smaller because sometimes they work out pretty quick. But if you need, and a lot of times I will either A, risk an area on its past chart history, or B, risk a dollar amount. You gotta go in considering one or two of those things. But to make it a little easier, and that's kind of the quote of the day, right? Trading is not easy, but you can make it easier on yourself. And how do you do that? Well, you build a little gate around your trading. You have rules that you can't break. For instance, one of my favorite rules, because when I first started trading, guys, I was overtrading the crap out of everything. One of my rules that I'm really happy about is I take no more than 2 losses per ticker, and I'm done with it after that. So that's one of the rules I live by. I will never take more than 2 losses on a ticker. But for instance, intraday, JKS, if we see a candle like this and we get a little pop after it, a lot of times a good idea is to risk over the high days. So if this is an intraday chart on JKS, we have a death candle, and then we get a pop on it. Most of the time people are looking to get out on that pop that we're in it long. And so you have natural resistance there. And also shorts are looking to jump into it, risking over high days. So not bad if you're looking for those euphoric plays to short into. Lots of Chinese stocks running yesterday. Yeah, NIO and what was the other one? There was a few electric vehicle companies as well running yesterday. Today, guys, like the quote says, I'm going to be trying to take it a little easier today as well. We know the election's right around the corner. Volume's a little weak. BLRX is gapping up. This one came out with phase 3 trials on BLRX, and the pharmaceutical companies come out with 3 types of phase trials. The first one asks, is the drug safe? It usually hardly brings in any hype and attention. Why would it? Is the drug safe? Phase 2 is the drug effective? Brings in a little hype. Phase 3 is it better than what's available on the market? So they came out with positive 3. This is the trend that BLRX was on. Phase 3 typically brings in a lot of hype and attention. BLRX, if we look left of the chart here, we hit major resistance. Here's the chart, 245, 250, all left of the chart here. So this is the resistance that is kind of holding BLRX up right now. BLRX, that's the resistance that's holding it up right now. It's cracking this trend at the moment. It still may have a play to it, but this trend right now, it's under it. Market's a little weak. Volume's fading off a little bit. So don't be expecting the world on that. Let's go ahead and go over a few plays I'm kind of watching this morning. Off of what? We go over the gap scan, the gap down, the gap up, gap down, and the overbought bear scan watch list every single morning. I need a little bit of coffee right now. Patriots, you guys have a rule for max number of trades per day? I don't. Maybe somebody else does. If the market has... Remember, we're paid for the opportunity. So just seeking opportunity. I'll trade as many as I can focus on at one time. As many as I can manage. Let's put it that way. Sometimes I'm in 4 and 5 at the most. BLRX, yeah. So, all right. Let's go ahead and jump into RLGY is not bad. There's a few plays that got overbought yesterday that give us pretty easy risk. And by the quote this morning saying trading is not easy, but you can make it easier. This is what I mean by that. This is one of the areas I mean. I love visualization of risk. Before we enter a trade, we need risk, right? We need to understand the risk. Gamblers, what do? They focus on the profit, not the risk. Gamblers go into the casino, they just spin the wheel. They're not considering what they're losing. All they think about is the money. When you're a trader, you're what? You're a manager of risk. So you go in having risk management. You predefine the risk before entering the trade. That's what day traders are. We are managers of risk. We predefine that risk before we enter a trade. I need to repeat that a couple times. So RLG, this is what I mean by that. So you guys know kind of my bread and butter is overbought plays, kind of shorting into it, risking off of previous high days, that sort of thing. So that's what we're seeing with RLGY. We got a little overbought yesterday. We got hit 1209, opening up a little bit in after hours and pre-market, a little weak. I like to see that because most of the time people that are long in this overnight, they're not getting that gap up, and then they profit take the next morning, and I like to short into that. So here's RLGY. I mean, volume was there, certainly overbought. Let's take a look left of the chart here, RLGY. So main resistance RLGY is going to be at 1330s. Yep, this is what we're seeing back in here. 1320s, 1330s. And we are about a point and a half away from that. We did see above average volume come into it, roughly 7 million shares here. Looking at the last time it had this much volume. So yeah, RLGY, I want to see how this one's going to open up. I may hit it, risking off of that 1210 over under area, and then cut it if it wants to break it on good volume, and then hit it again back up through 1320. But I do like that one at the open. Jack Trader in the house. Good morning, man. What's going on, coin? I don't have a max number of trades, but once I hit my goal, I shut it down. Yep, and everybody's goal is going to be a just a little slightly different. Yesterday, SDAL, I got to like full position on SDAL, so that one I was pretty much done after that because I was at roughly 3x on the day. I was pretty much done after that one. At that point, you're playing with house money, so like Coin said the other day, just size down, protect the bag, and play a little bit with some house money. That's kind of the idea. Is making money is one thing in the market, but then protecting that money is a whole nother thing. There's a couple different areas of trading that are really important, and that's probably the main one. It's not that hard to make the money in the market, but having the discipline to keep it and protect the bag is a whole nother ball game. If you guys have the shorts, SOLO, this one was pretty good yesterday. I think this is pretty good, risking off of like previous high days, 310, 320 is kind of the main risk on solo. If you guys have the shorts, this one's kind of that hangover play as well that I like, and I watch for these every single day. Fast move up, not gapping up. And should be heavy against 305, 310. Patriots, trying to set a goal for myself, but not sure what is a realistic goal. Well, trade with size that keeps your emotions out of the picture. And focus on great trades, man. Focus on great trades and see where you're landing. Focus on the great trades. And money is a byproduct of great trades. That was the quote the other day. Kimberly, can you repeat what you said about pops the previous night and weakness during the pre-market? Yeah, when stocks are getting overbought and they're gapping up, I'm about to go over another play this morning. Yeah, Patriots, we can dive into that a little bit more. It's kind of a loaded question. I know it's a simple question, but it's kind of loaded as well. We can, maybe we'll do like a Friday night stream or something and we can go over it. Kim, yep, let's go ahead and go over that. So here's another overbought play I'm looking at this morning, ADS. ADS, this one, fast move up, above average volume. Taking a look left of the chart here. This one has been heavy against the 200-day, and it's trying to get popped back up towards it right now, but it's been heavy against the 200. That's going to be at 54. And what I look for on these overbought plays is fairly simple. So when people are buying this stock on up all day, they're typically waking up the next morning and expecting it to be gapping up. When it kind of goes sideways and it's below the high a day and there's no volume on it, what would you do? What would you do if you were long in this and it was opening up extremely weak with no gap up, nearly no volume traded, but it was overbought the prior day? You'd probably be locking in profit along with the rest of the longs in it the prior day. And so that's what I like to short into. That is what I like to short into. But today I'm going to probably keep things pretty tight. I like ADS and I like RLGY. RLGY against like 1220. And I do like ORBC. This one is so thin. So ORBC is extremely thin, but I'm probably going to hit it risking like over under 470. It's pretty thin, but we did have some good volume coming into it at the close of the day, some decent volume. Let's look at ORBC's chart. It's a pretty thin name, so if you're trading this as well as I am, just make sure I'm gonna be sure to size down a little bit on it because it is thin. But it's right next to risk. And the only reason I like this one so much is looking left of the chart at the technicals. I mean, it's at really strong resistance. ORBC. There's no doubt about it. We're at pretty tough resistance here at the 470s. So that's mainly why I like it. We did have decent volume coming in at the close. It's gapping down slightly from that highs at 470. I'm probably just going to risk over under 470. So keep it really tight. Most of these that I'm watching, I'm going to be keeping pretty tight. I don't want to go into the weekend fighting any stocks. But honestly, today, I mean, you guys know, please just keep your sizing down and don't expect a whole lot. It's Friday. Volume's typically a little bit lower. We got the election around the corner. We got third quarter earnings that have been pretty rough. Got the stimulus talks that have been making the market's not looking extremely hot, but I think we can get a few of these to snap and get a couple trades in today. I think we can get a couple trades in, but don't be expecting the world. Keep the change in the house. What's going on? Keep the change. Yeah, Patriots. I want to dive into that question a little bit more, but and Coin answered you a little bit there. Yeah, typically, I hit a few good trades, and I like to just call it as well. But I want to dive into that question. I may write it down, and we can go over it. We'll do a stream maybe one night, if you guys are available. Trading goal, yeah. Yeah, we'll dive into that another day. Tim Tolson, WKHS back down to the close to that support again. Yeah, that one, I wanted to stay familiar with that one today as well, WKHS. Wanted to stay familiar with WKHS. Yesterday, I did notice this on WKHS. We did get that pop up towards resistance, and then really tough. I mean, this one's kind of backside. It's looking heavy. We're looking at the daily. It's having a hard time getting back up. Today might open up a little weak as well, in which case we can look for that support scoop under 15. Under 15 is such good support. But see back here on WKHS, sometimes these lower shadows, they go below that support a little bit. Even this day, it went under to like 1350s before it popped right back up through it. Yeah, so WKHS, we'll be watching that one for a little bit of panic out of the gates. Otherwise, we'll see what the scanner gods give us today, because I think today we'll be looking for a nice little scan play, and then we will start the weekend. Liam Home in the house. What's going on, man? If I'm trading well, I capped the day at about 5% account size. Yeah, nice. Thank you guys for responding to that. Everybody's a little bit different. A little bit different. All right, let's go ahead and go over the scans real quick. Tim, of course, man. Of course. Always going to take a look. 5% is, yeah, pretty huge for you. The one thing about small accounts that's challenging is there's hardly any margin for error on the accounts. I would much rather open up like, and I know everybody can't do this, but I'd much rather open up a $10,000 account and trade, risk in, $50 risk, $100 reward type of thing. But have a bigger account, because when you open up like a $500, $1,000 account or something like that, especially with commissions and software, I mean, you essentially have to hit home runs. You really have to hit home runs, so it makes it difficult. Let's go ahead and go over the scans real quick. The holy grail scanners that we use every single day. There's some of you coming in here new. I want to just make sure everyone's well equipped and prepared for the market open. We got about 6 minutes left. So positive, we go over the left side over here, gap up, gap down, bear scan. These are our watch lists in the morning. Then positive and negative intensities in the middle. These are the intraday scans that we use. So the positive, when stocks are highlighted orange, we're looking for orange. Orange, orange. Looking for the orange. On positive side, orange means overbought. On the negative side, orange means oversold. So we're looking for stocks today to get a little overbought, a little oversold, and to begin. And what that means is when they're highlighted orange, is saying get ready for the reversal. These are getting intense, hence the intensity scanners. Look for that reversal for these to start turning back on around. Brad the Baker, yo. What's going on, Brad? Good to see you in here. So that's what we're looking for this morning, guys. Help us out. Make sure you're throwing some of these down in chat if you're seeing them get a little overbought. Today, I think, is going to be somewhat of a scanner day. We're going to see what's going to be popping on up. I'm going to be watching... I'm going to be watching RLGY, ADS, and ORBC at the open to see if we can get a little bit of a snap on any of those. And then we will go from there. But otherwise, we're going to see what's going to pop up on the scans today. Not a huge watch list, but that's been the theme of the week, correct? The theme of the week has been not a huge watch list, but we had to be very focused. Very, very focused. Be very, very quiet. MGI was on earnings 9:15. That's AM. Kim, yep, MGI. Appreciate that, because that is getting a little pop right now on MGI. Some decent volume coming in. Some really good volume jumping into that right now. And as you guys see, it's popping up on the positive intensity scanners. Meaning it's getting fast. It's getting intense. Then we look at that chart, and yes, sir, it is. So MGI, be watching that one carefully. UAA coin, huge earning beat, 700%. What is that, United, or no, Under Armour. Under Armour. A lot of earnings plays today, guys. A lot of earnings plays. Interesting. Under Armour, you can just type in UA and it comes up, or you can type in UAA and it comes up. Interesting. Patriots. If you make 2 to 3%, I'm done. I hear you, man. Absolutely hear you there. Coin focused on the process. Money is secondary. It will come. Money is secondary. All right, traders, a couple minutes, and then we're going to get to rocking and rolling. I got RLGY loaded up. I got ADS loaded up, and I got ORBC, which is a little thin on ORBC. I got that loaded up as well. I may take a little stab at a couple of these out of the gates. because I do think they're going to open up a little weak. ORBC's open up right at resistance. I'm going to keep that one tight. RLGY open up pretty close to 1220. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'll tell you guys what, I do not plan. I will say do not plan, because you guys know I say this and I'll end up fighting all day. I do not plan on fighting anything today. I am going to keep it tight, keep it simple, and head into the weekend via a green week. We'll see what pops up today. We shall see. But always remember that quote, guys. Trading's not easy, but you can make it easier. You can make it easier on yourself. How do you do that? Trade your edge. Trade your edge exclusively. You're trading, what does that mean? Your edge. Random trading is going to equal random results. You've got to narrow out your way of trading. You've got to narrow it out. And then risk management, sizing, position sizing, scaling. All right, 30 seconds, guys. Let's get it. MGI, that's how the scans work. Fast pop up, highlight orange, 550. Look for the reversal. MGI already back down to 515. That is how they work. Now it's on the negative intensity scanner. And the market, 15 seconds, is about to open. Is about to open. Market's now open. Let's get it, guys. Let us get it. I'm going to go ahead and start RLGY. Going to start RLGY, throw a little bit out on it. Watching ADS is too spready right now, guys. Not as interested in that one. It's got like a 30-40 cent spread on ADS, so not as interested there. ORBC's opening up light, but nothing going on there. Nothing going on there. Opening up a little weak this morning. Watching the scans carefully. Just have a starter on RLGY at the moment, and that is it. MGI is probably going to have a little bit of the volume right here at the open. MGI is going to have a little bit of the volume here at the open. Man, TCDA. Remember TCDA popping up on the positive side right now? Remember that one yesterday was oversold? We were looking to scoop that one on up. Yeah, TCDA is getting a morning pop on it at the moment. Not bad. Not bad. SSR is turned on there. They are getting a little bit of a spike. So as you guys are aware, opening up really slow. Very, very slow. All right, SAVE popping up on the scans right now. SAVE is getting a little quick. I don't have shorts there. Nice. I can't. Oh, yeah, I do. SAV, I do have shorts. Okay. Spirit Airlines, the banana boat. The banana boat. RLGY, I am going to hit that one again over 12 bucks if we get to it. SAV, I'm just looking left of the chart here, seeing what we're dealing with. JP Morgan upgrades Spirit Airlines to overweight. Yesterday, Spirit went from 1580s to 17, so a little bit over a point before it started pulling back on down. What are we up right now? So we're up 40-50 cents at the moment. $0.40-50 at the moment on SAVE. So I'm watching that one. We do have some decent volume there on SAVE. Do have some decent volume. I'm probably going to start SAVE soonish. Would love to get a fast move over 18. RLGY is really slow. Not really in love with that. But my risk is going to be the same. See what it's going to do around 1220s. I'm going to hit it one more time there at 1210. And save, I am going to... I want to start save here shortly. Yesterday it popped about a point, so that's kind of what I'm looking at. If we could get a pop over 18, it's kind of what I'm looking at. If I do start it right now, it's going to be a little bit of a nibble. OSTK is popping up. Yeah, that one faded all day yesterday, OSTK. All right, save. It's holding up a little bit. Over 18, I'm definitely in it. Make sure we're not missing anything. Come on, save. Give us something. Give us something. ADS and ORBC are kind of snapping. It's like RLGY, I hit it again at 1210. I got 11.99 average on it, so probably going to be fine there. Save, I just want a little bit more. WWE popping up. WWE. World Wrestling Entertainment getting a little juicy. All right, see, the idea still on save is over 18. I plan on hitting it. Watching for that. Coin snap 40-80 potential bounce play. Snap is pulling back a little bit. Good eye there. Ruth is selling off pretty quick. RUTH popping up on the negative intensity scans. Ruth. Yeah, guys, I'm not I'm going to be very picky about any other trades at the moment. Save, I want over 18. Ruth is getting a little quick. Ruth under 11, fast move maybe. Save is coming up still. Yeah, I like save. Still getting balled up a little bit. There's lower shadows. Not bad. Looks like it wants to pull up and gravitate towards 18. And I would not mind it. very picky day, guys. This is what we're experiencing. JetBlue has got a little pop on it this morning, 1140s to 1170s, kind of curling around right now. 13 EMA there is going to be at $12 roughly. So if JetBlue gets a fast move over $12, I'm interested there. JBlue, if that gets a fast move over $12, I'll be interested there. And then Save, I'm still watching for over 18 fast, and it's kind of pulling up right now. MGI is getting the volume too. So Save is coming up. Watching that one. 1797, 1795. What you got for us, Save? I'm going to hit it over 18. You guys are aware. Watch it hit 1798 and then just fade the rest of the day. You guys know how annoyed I'd be. What did MGI halt? I saw that one out of the corner of my eye. No, MGI, that one is got a ton of attention on it right now. That was kind of the leading gapper popping up. So SAVE is getting close for me. It's getting close. Jonathan Warrior, Pola, short at 350. Yeah, that's not bad risking off of the previous close either there. There's a lot that's going to be kind of heavy today. A lot that's going to be heavy. Watching Save carefully. It's having a little bit of trouble here at 18. Little bit of trouble. Holy crap! WWE! Oh my gosh! Somebody threw a chair in the cage there and slammed that thing. That's how the scans work, guys. WWE. 39.48 down to drop 2 points off of that scan alert. Dang. That's wild. MGI long 560 coin. Yeah, that's where volume is right now. MGI. That's where most volume is. Man, Save hit 1799 and started pulling back. I just wanted 18. Just wanted 18. If you guys hit it, nice, you're in the money. I still want a fast move up on it. We'll see if we get it. RLGY in the moolah. RLGY in the moolah. I'm probably going to just, what do we got there? Took a little bit off in the 80s. Just going to still kicking back there. Still kicking back. LABD popping up a little bit. Yeah, it's just, this market's just, it is what it is. NVST. NVST, panic mode. Panic mode, NVST. I'm going to look to scoop up a little NVST under 26 if we get under that. NVST, panic, panic, panic. Look to scoop a little bit of that up under 26 if we can do that. You're so close, little caterpillar. Come on. Yeah, I'm watching it carefully here. The 13 EMA is like literally right under 26, the 13 on the chart. That's what I'm looking at. Fast sell-off. 13 EMA right under 26. A little spready. LABU panic. MGI still kind of consolidating around its highs. MGI still consolidating. So if you guys are joining coin on that long around the 9 EMA 560s, good work there. Still watching NVST for a little bit more panic under 26. SAVE is trying to consolidate in the 80s, turn back around. And what else we got? J Blue looks a little weak. So NVST, a little bit more there, and I'll pick up a little scoop. You guys having fun? You guys having fun on a day like today? Anybody get save? Anybody get save and hit it a little bit before me? I know I was wanting over 18. It hit 17.99. Now it's in the 60s and low 70s. I knew this market was going to pull some trick on me today. RLGY, I'll probably lock in a little bit more in the 70s there. Still kicking back. J Blue, we were watching that one for close to 12. That one's selling off too. Just a fun day, huh? Fun day. I'm going to take a little bit more RLGY, 1175. I got 1199 average there, so that one is working out pretty nice. I'll look to take a little bit more in the 60s. Taking a little bit more RLGY, 1169. Hey, well, we still ended up getting a payday today. I'm going to take the rest. Low 1160s RLGY. I'm all out of it. All out of it. Payday. So, I mean, somehow I hit Q. I'm not trading again today. I'll tell you guys that. Today sucks. But we're all over top of everything. Guys, save. Chasing Bass. 1788 was saved. Nice. Beautiful. Love that. Great trade there, man. 1188. Still with it, huh? Tim Tolson, what'd you get? You got it? Which one did you get? Coin. Jag Trader got APPS. Dude, what the heck? APPS was a sick trade today too. APPS, beautiful pop, risking previous close there. Jag Trader killing that. Man, you guys are awesome. And Coin MGI, I'm sure you took a little profit on that pop and looking to get back in it around 520. Tim Tolson, which one did you get? What did you get today? Oh, man. NVST, what are you doing? So I was watching MVST for under 26 for the scoop. It hit 26.01. Back up to 27.19. Come on. Guys, I got rigged on save, the 17.99. I missed the short there and then missed the long MVST at 26.01. Whatever. It happens. Tim got save. Nice. Yeah, save's looking awesome, man. About to be in the 1750s there. So awesome work, guys. Really, really happy for you guys. Beautiful, beautiful job. I cannot believe that MVST and save. 1 penny away. Unbelievable. I'll tell you, when it comes to trading, there is always something to be mad about. Every single day. You just gotta laugh it off. BLRX trying to U-shape right now. BLRX U-shaping a little bit. And what does that mean? Because MGI is probably selling off a little bit. So this kind of lower price volume is going where? Elsewhere. BLRX and MGI were kind of those leading gappers. So BLRX, I'd watch it against this trend that was support and now it's going to trend to resistance. We do have that at 240, and then left of the chart resistance, BLRX at 250, 244. So coming up to some major resistance. Major resistance on BLRX. Just keep that on watch if you are trading that. Great work if you guys are short and saved. Save is now in the 50s. Guys are killing it. Guys are killing it. RLGY in the 50s too. RLGY in the 50s. And what else we got? J Blue in the 50s. Man, so Save and J Blue, both of those. Pulling back. Yep, weak market, Kim. Weak market for... Man, RLGY in the 40s now. Save, mid-50s. J Blue, mid-50s. So market's weak. Market's kind of selling off a little bit at the moment. Market's kind of opening up a little weak. And we are seeing that. Snap is selling off pretty good here, guys. If you guys are looking for a scoop, you know, SNAP may not be too bad of a scoop, but the market is weak. I believe I'm done for the day, but Snap is selling off a little bit, so it may... What was your call, coin? What, 40.50 earlier today? You guys could look for a little pop on it, probably. A little pop on Snap. RLGY at low 40s. Not bad, traders. Not bad. What do we got? The bread and butter, baby. My only trade today, RLGY. RLGY. Bread and butter. You guys killed it. Everybody good and green? Good and green? We wrapping it up a little early today. Wrapping up a little early. Market's a little weak. MGI is trying to get a little pop up to VWAP, so coin, nice work on that little scoop. MGI trying to hold up a little bit, and that and BLRX were kind of those leading gappers. BLRX is trying to hold VWAP and 9 as well. It's kind of consolidating around major resistance. Major resistance on BLRX. So Keep that in mind. Snap is getting that pop on it. If you guys took a little bit of a scoopy scoop on Snap, good work. Snap's not bad. Chasing Bass, you still with save over there? You're in the 30s now. 30s now, brother. Low 40s. Actually ended up being a pretty solid day for the 10% crew. Like the rest of the week, really challenging. Very picky with our trades, but ended up being a good day. Pins short the bounce, coin shorting the bounce up to 60.50. Pins looking weak, yep. MGI still kind of sitting right around VWAP and BLRX. So if you're going to sit around and continue trading, be watching Snap. Snap's that sell-off right now. Chasing Bass, I'm sorry I brought it up then. Sorry I brought it up. No, I had to step away, put a stop to close. Closed you out. All good, man. Good trade there. Good trade there. All right, fellas. Any questions before we wrap it up? Enjoy the weekend. Everybody have a great weekend. Good trading this week. The 10% crew continues to kill it. Oh, we have like nobody in here today. Usually there's like, what, 25 plus people? What is going on in here? Everybody, I guess nobody's trained today. I guess nobody's trading today, huh? There's hardly anybody in here. Nathan, what's going on, man? Thoughts on INTC, swing? Yeah, I'd be with you on that. I would definitely be with you on that. I mean, look at the past chart history too. I mean, this is at all time. This is at support. Look at INTC past chart history here. Support's down here like 43, 42. So yeah, I'd be with you, INTC. I'd probably, if I were you, Nathan, just kind of slow scale it because most of these corporates are open. They're a little weak right now, so it may continue a little bit lower. You know, give yourself some room if you are swinging it. Give yourself like give yourself a decent amount of room here, because it may continue against you for a little bit. But yeah, good idea. Jason, you're here at Paper Train. Chasing Bass. Good day, and yep, good trade. You're out. Have a good one, guys. Thanks, Kevin. Always. Thank you. Nobody wanted to make money today, apparently. Nobody wanted to make money. Where's everybody at? Friday vibes. Alright, guys, I'm going to hit it. You guys take care. Have a great weekend. Great trading this week. We're going to do it again Monday morning. If you want the scans, stay in that description below if you want to keep using them throughout the day. Otherwise, we'll see y'all first thing Monday.